I'm Anne Hanford and I became involved with FIAT, well really in a way before it started. The BBC was approached by INA, the Institut National d'Audiovisual in Paris.
RAI is, as you know, one of the four members, the first member who founded FIAT IFTA with IFTA, INA and BBC.
There was a need, I think, and a wish from many archives in Europe that you should try to find ways of cataloguing.
Well, I think the mission and purpose was to actually develop professional standards, because there was no rules for cataloguing, no kind of discipline of descriptive terms, no kind of technical consistency, and I think it was that was, you know, a huge contribution. So all kinds of publications and guides were produced.
The first thing to do, we thought, was to have a list of minimum data.
The mission of FIAT IFTA was to save all the TV materials in all the world.
The main challenges were that in most television organisations the archives were very poorly regarded.
In the late 90s, FIAT became a training camp for digital revolution. Bringing the content on a digital file level was the new demand for the archivists.
Archives became really deeply integrated parts of the production and journalistic workflows.
FIAT helped us really to become more self-conscious of the fact that we were an international audiovisual community. I think definitely the main challenge has been the transformation to the digital environment. The catalog became a database, the workflows and the indexing became automated processes. The users were served in many different ways. The film and the tapes became files. So we had to deal with a lot of changes and adapt our way of working.
This integration of archive content into this fully interactive realm of platforms that you could not even imagine 10 years ago, this probably is the next real challenge that we are experiencing today.
I thought it was bad enough when we had to transfer all the 2-inch tapes, but you know, that pales into insignificance with the present challenges.
A platform like FIAT IFTA becomes even more important for tackling the challenges that come with it.
I think that's very important to hear things internationally.
The archive is much more important now, a real acknowledged resource for media studies and other academic disciplines. It's also a data source for the development of automatic tools for indexing, for media analysis, for artificial intelligence. And of course, an audiovisual television collection has become much more important as a part of the national cultural heritage.
For me today it's impossible to think a way of doing television without archives. The archives are the past, the present and absolutely the future.
I think it's absolutely vital because it reflects the whole of society in more detail than any other kind of media.
I think we have a huge challenge, and we have a huge meaning for the future to keep our archives and library safe. And we can do it together, and FIAT IFTA is a good place to share this thoughts.
The main purpose is, of course, to keep something for the future in a way that is persistent.
Don't accept no for an answer. Don't accept limited resources. Keep arguing.
All the work we've done for all the seminars with the Media Management Commission has been such a joy, and the wonderful feeling that you have when, yes, we made it.
On the last evening of our Viennese conference, which started in Schönbrunn, there was a couple dancing through the rooms with joy, and she was from Israel and he was from the Palestine development. So FIAT was really a peace bringer and a think tank for digital revolution.
The happiest memories are really that the organisations that were represented were so different and the personalities were so different, but because we had this common interest and commitment to being as professional and as possible, we all got on really amazingly well. And this was a great delight and indeed surprise to me.